Hey everybody, it's Carrie. You're watching Joy My Keto Journey. Hey, I'm coming at you today just with a quick tip for the day, things that I've learned along the way. Today, I wanted to kind of talk you through the fact that anything that you want to change, you've got to measure, right? So there's a couple of things right now I'm looking to change. I'm looking to change my weight. So I'm going to show you my Renpho scale, and I'll put all the links to everything down below. If you're interested, you can take a look. But I use a Renpho scale. I'm also taking my measurements because the scale doesn't always tell the full story, right? So a lot of times we notice it in our clothes and the way our clothes are fitting, but I also keep track of my measurements. And the Renpho app, there's an app associated with the scale as well as the measuring tape that I have, and I'm going to show you what that looks like in just a second. But I measure everything. It takes you through. It measures your neck. I mean, literally, I've lost like 2 inches in my neck, which is just a crazy thing. But anyway, it'll take you through all your bodily measurements, and then it'll show you trends, and you can see daily trends, you can see monthly, yearly, whatever, but it's fun to see the graphs going down, right, which is really cool. So it'll do that for your weight as well. Also on your weight, it'll show your percentage of body fat, which a lot of times is more important than what the scale says, right? But it'll tell you your percentage of water in your body, your visceral fat percentage, which is the fat that is around your organs, your subcutaneous fat, which is the fat that's just under your skin. So it'll take you through a bunch of all of that stuff. So it's a really cool scale, and it's not very expensive, so I recommend it. What else? I'm also trying to change my blood pressure. I'm trying to get off blood pressure medications. So I am taking my blood pressure every day. I'm also measuring my ketones and my glucose levels. I do that like once a week, or after I eat something that I want to see if it's going to affect either one of those things. So you can do either one. I use the Keto Mojo, and I'll put the link for that below. And last but not least, I measure my food, right? I plan out my food that I'm going to eat ahead of time, so there's never a question, and I never have to say, gee, what sounds good to me right now, because my will always lead me astray in a moment of weakness, right? So if I know ahead of time what's on the plan, it's already planned out, and I know what's coming, then there's no question. So I use my Carb Manager for that, and I'll put the link up here where I walk you through how to use the Carb Manager. So those are just my tips for today. Whatever you want to change, you need to measure. So make sure you're monitoring all of those things, and whatever that is for you. Maybe there's other things that you want to monitor, but make sure that you're monitoring. Even your food, that's another one. Measure your food, measure your fats, measure, it's really tempting, and I catch myself, I do it even myself sometimes, saying, oh, that looks like it's about a tablespoon. You could get yourself into trouble that way. So make sure you're measuring. It just takes a couple extra seconds, and it's not that big a deal, but it'll pay off in the end. That's it for today. That's your Tuesday tip of the day. Have a fabulous afternoon, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye. Hey, if you like this video, hit the thumbs up to let me know that you want to see more like it, and also subscribe and hit the bell icon to be reminded every time I post a new video. Have a great day.